Hello everyone and welcome to a fitness session at Everyday Fit with Christy. So pleased to have you here today. Let's get into a total body workout today. Start with some arm circles. And back the other way. Now we have a pretty full-on workout for you today. So take the rest when you need it. If you need to take the lower impact option, please do. I will show you both options as we go through. Take our arms to the roof, squat down a little bit, get warmed up through our hips, through our legs. Let's do a bit of running from side to side. Doesn't need to be fast yet. Just get that arms pumping, those feet warm. So today we are doing basically a 2-round circuit. We have 10 exercises. Then we are doing 45 seconds off, 15 seconds rest or transition. Then we are doing 4 core exercises, or not 4 core, sorry, 4 strength exercises. Then we are going back to doing those 10, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest exercises. And that is it. That's going to be our workout. Jump to some star jumps. It's pretty full on. So you need a couple minutes break in the whole time. So as I said, take your rest when you need it. Grab your drink. Let's bring those knees up in front of us. All right. Side lunges to finish off our warm up. Now let me quickly go through the 10 exercises that we have here today. Our very first exercise is going to be lateral runs. I want you to make sure that you tap down at each end, keeping your chest up. Our second exercise today, you will need a weight and you're going, holding it down, squat and up to the side, squat and up to the side. It's called sledgehammer. That's your squat there. Then we are doing, popping your weight on the floor. You can either 2-foot jump over it, or you can single leg hop over it. Now today I'm going to be single leg hopping over it, just because my right foot doesn't like too much impact. So that's the one that I'm choosing, but you can jump over it if you can. Go for it. Just make sure you're landing softly on those knees. Fourth exercise, move that weight out of the way. It's called wall climbers. I want you to pretend that you are climbing a ladder up a wall, pulling yourself up the whole time. 5, grabbing your weight again, coming down in that squat hold. You are doing a figure 8 through your legs for the entire 45 seconds there. 6th exercise is, if you've got a wall nearby, you can sit on a wall, or just doing squat pulses for that 45 seconds. Now this is a bit nasty, 2 squatting exercises in a row, but you can do it. What are you up to? 7th exercise. You'll need some light weights for this one. So reverse lunge, up to the lateral raise, and then swap legs over, lateral raise, swap legs, lateral raise. 8th exercise, down to the mat. We are doing hip side dips. So you can either do these in full extension, you can do them down on your elbows, or if that's too much, just hold the plank in one position for that 45 seconds. Our 9th exercise way to the floor and up with a jump around, down, down. Now, a few things with burpees. If you can't do the full jump to the ground, then you can either come down here, jump it out and jump it in, or step it out, step it in and up. If the floor's too far, get yourself a stool like this. Do it off a stool. There's no harm in doing that either. You pick your level. Now last exercise, coming down in that plank position, we are doing jumping jacks in a plank position. They are our 10 exercises. Don't worry if you've forgotten them, I'll remind you what they are. Let's get our timer on and let's get going. Starting with our lateral runs. Let's go. Staying nice and low. Touching that ground at each side. "25 seconds here." Five more seconds. And rest it. Grab your weight for your sledgehammer squats. Remember, you're squatting down, putting that up to the side. Let's go. Now, of course, if I was using real sledgehammer, it would be much faster than this, wouldn't it? Rest it. Right, pop that weight down. You have either the jump overs or follow me for the single leg hop overs. 2, 1, let's go. Make sure you lift up those legs over the gap. Over the wall. Getting a bit more lateral movement in. "25 seconds. See if you can pick up that speed. Ten more seconds here. Got our wall climbers next. And rest it. Move that weight out of the way. Got our wall climbers, either stepping or running. 5 more seconds rest. Let's go. 10, you're trying to scramble up that wall, pulling all your body weight up. Keep going, you're not at the top yet. Nearly there though. 15 seconds to the top. You've got it. 4, 2, 1, rest. All right, got our figure 8 squats. So grab that weight. where you're threading it through your legs. Let's go. Stay down in that semi-squat position. So I don't want you to come up between each one. I want you to stay down here. Keep that core on. Squeeze those glutes. Twenty more seconds. You've got this. There's a bit of burn happening. 10 more. Three, two, one. Up you come. Now, if you've got a wall, you can do a wall sit. Otherwise, head down with me into our squat pulses. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pulse it, hold it here. Make sure those knees pushing out, not coming in. Something we have to really consciously think about. That mind-muscle connection of where our knees are pointing and the muscles that we use to control those movements. So what you might need to do is every time you pulse up and down is physically push those knees out. If you notice that your knees push in, actually physically push them out. Slow that movement down so you can get it there. 5 more seconds. And rest it. All right. We have our reverse lunges with our lateral raises. So take one leg back, raise to the side, the other leg back. This one will bring your heart rate down a little bit. When you lift up those weights, breathe out. Now it's really important in these, make sure those weights don't come above your shoulders. Oh, getting tangled up in my mat here. You are nearly there. Rest it. We have our plank hip taps. I'll show you the different options that you've got again. So you can do it from your toes and on your hands. You've got wrist options, come down to your elbows. Do it that way. If that gets too much, drop to your knees, hold a normal plank. You pick your option here and just keep going. Ten more seconds. Rest it. All right. We have our burpee with our 180 jump. Now if you can, join me in going all the way down to the floor. Let's go. All the way to the floor. Push yourself up. Turn it round. Down you go. Now, can't go all the way to the floor. Just keep it high. It's fine. Or even step it out. Step it in. You pick your option. It's your workout. 15 seconds. Nearly there. Rest it. All right. Hang down to our mats for our last 45 seconds with our plank jacks. get going. Now, again, if that's too much, then simply tap it out. Not a problem at all. Or if the jack's too much, just hold the high plank. That's the options there are for you. You pick whichever one is going to suit you and your workout. Keep going. Nearly there. Tap it out if you need to. Just keep doing something. And rest it. Whew. Have 1 minute rest here. Then we have 4 different strength exercises. Alright. So, our first exercise is an overhead shoulder press for 1 minute. Want the narrow shoulder presses. It's your shoulder press. Then we have pulses, the roof, just like that. You might need to drop your weights down a bit for that one. Then we have a standing chest fly to a row. Fly to a row. I want you bent over in this position for that. And our fourth final one is donkey kicks here. Alright, are you ready? 4 minutes of work, 1 minute of each. Shoulder presses, keeping your palms inwards. Keep your knees soft. We're going to target your shoulders. More than halfway now. Good job. 15 more seconds here. And let's swap over to the lighter weights if you need to. We are going into overhead pulses. Now, if at any time during this minute you just get a bit fatigued, drop those arms, shrug those shoulders, bring them back up again. See how long you can hold them up for the minute. Take as many pauses as you need. You can tell my shoulders are feeling it. Or, alternatively, you can take one arm up for 10, and the other one. And give them a break and go again. You pick, but you're nearly there. 10 more seconds. And rest. Right, we're going into leaning over, fly to a row. Keep that row nice and narrow. Squeezing through the muscles in your back as you do both of these movements. Twenty more seconds. Five more. Then we're going into donkey kicks. Let's head down. Really squeezing through that glute. Keep your core nice and tight. I don't want to see lots of back arching. Keep that belly pulled in nice and tight. Pretend you're holding a glass of something on your back and you don't want it to spill. You're nearly there. Really squeeze through that glute. And rest it. And 1 more minute's rest before we head back to the top to do it all over again. Whew. Doing really well. 10 more minutes of work. It's not quite true because you've got 15 seconds of rest in that area, in that time too. You've got 10 minutes though of activity left to go. So let's get this going. Are you ready? We're going to start with our lateral runs. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember to touch down the whole time, keeping that chest nice and proud. Twenty seconds. 13 here, nearly there. Going up to 15 seconds rest. And rest. Right, we have our sledgehammer squats. So grab that weight. 5 seconds. Let's go. Up to the top. It's like you're lifting a sledgehammer above your head. Just a slow motion sledgehammer. Nearly there. 10 seconds. And we've got our jump over or hops over. So you got your jumps, which I'm not doing, or your hops. You pick your level. 45 seconds. Let's go. Try and do them as fast as you can, lifting both of those knees up over that weight. It's my kitty cat. Starting to come and see what I'm doing. Keep going, got 15 seconds left. 10 more. Now we got those wall climbers. 2, 1. Rest it. Move that weight. Got our wall climbers. We're climbing up that steep wall for 45 seconds. Let's go. Run it if you can, or walk it if you need to. Lifting up those knees, pulling down with your hands. Climbing that steep, steep hill. 20 seconds to the top. You've got it. Nearly there. 10 seconds. Go faster. Get to the top. And rest it. Alright. Have those figure 8 squats. Grab your weight. Let's go. Stay low. Weaving the weight through your legs. Keeping that glute on. Keeping that core engaged. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Pop that weight down. We have our wall sit or our squat pulse. Let's go for our squat pulse. Remember, you can always come up, rejiggle, go back down again. Focus on those knees, remember, pushing outwards. Pointing the same way as your toes. 20 seconds here. Ooh, my legs are feeling it this round. Let's go. We have our reverse lunges coming up next. 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest it. Grab your lighter weights. Have our lunges with our side raises. 2, 1, reverse, up. Nearly there. Fifteen seconds. Alright, got our plank hip dips. Remember your options here. Let's go. So up on your hands, down on your elbows, or just holding your plank. You pick your option. You're working your obliques here. Your core muscles that run down the side. More seconds. 2, 1. Up you come. 2 more exercises to go. You have 2 minutes left. Burpees, 180 jump. Let's go. 45 seconds here. All the way down if you can. Jump around, all the way down, jump around, this, you are nearly there. 15 seconds. Got a few more to do. Step it around if you need to. 2, 1, rest. Our last exercise is our plank jacks. Let's go. 2, 1. Remember, you can either jump it out, tap it out, or hold it either up on your hands, on your elbows, down on your knees. You pick your options. Those who can, stick with the plank jacks. You are nearly there. Not long at all. Keep going. Reset. Keep going. Rest. You are done. Well done. Give yourself a huge round of applause. That was big. Good job. Let's get some stretches happening. Come down from here into child's pose. Take some nice deep breaths. Bring that heart rate down. Walk those hands over to one side. Back to the middle. Now over to the other side. Back to the middle. Stretch one arm through. And the other arm. Stretch one leg back. Push through that heel down towards the ground. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your leg. Swap legs. Come up. One leg in front. Lean forward into that hip flexor stretch. Bring those arms up. Deep breaths. Swap legs. Lean forward into it. His arms up, join them together. Push your hands to the ceiling. Bring them nice and round slowly. Nice shoulder roll here. Now let's get up slowly. Lean forward, stretch down the back of your legs again. Hang your hands. Swing from side to side. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe out. Come down again. Go from side to side. Deep breath. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. That was an epic workout. Thank you so much for joining me here at Everyday Fit with Christy. Hope